Hi friends, if you ask any UPSC aspirant what is the biggest challenge in cracking the prelims examination, the answer will be current affairs. Guys, current affairs is the biggest pain point for most of the aspirants. And if you are also struggling with the current affairs for UPSC Prelims Examination 2025, then you are at the right place. Because in this video, guys, I am going to give you a master strategy to master current affairs for UPSC Prelims Examination 2025. If you follow this strategy, then most of the questions which are coming from the current affairs in the Prelims 2025, you will be easily able to solve it. Guys, first of all, what I will do is that I will break down the current affairs questions which are coming in the UPSC Prelims Examination in the recent years, and then I will point out the major mistake which is committed by most of the aspirants, and then I will show you how I can help you master current affairs with the least effort, the smartest way to prepare current affairs. That is what is this agenda of the video. So, how many questions came from the current affairs last year? Okay, so approximately 50% of the questions in the UPSC Prelims examination in the recent years are from the current affairs. That is why those aspirants who are not reading newspapers properly, who are not preparing current affairs throughout the year, they are struggling to crack the prelims examination every year. Many aspirants, they are preparing 2, 3, 4 years, still they are unable to crack the prelims examination. What is the reason? The reason is they do the same mistake every year, and that mistake is ignoring current affairs. Guys, 50% of the questions are coming from current affairs. So if you ignore current affairs, you're already out of the race. You're already out of the race. If you want to crack the prelims examination 2025, you have to master current affairs. You have to be one of the best candidates, prepare for the current affairs. Then no one can stop you from cracking the prelims examination. But here, what mistake generally do people is that they take up a coaching institute compilation and they start reading it blindly. They do not analyze from current affairs what are the types of questions coming. Okay, so guys, what I have done that I have broken down the questions coming from current affairs in the UPSC prelims. So guys, you know, majority of the current affairs questions are map based. Last year, around 15 to 18 questions came from map based current affairs. And in that, most of the questions were from international relations. Approximately 8 to 10 questions came from international relations. Next, some questions came from geography, map-based questions. Then, 2 questions came from environment. And even 2 questions came from history maps. Guys, this year also very high probability that you will get history map-based questions. Every year UPSC is giving at least 1 question, sometimes 2 questions also. So 18 questions. Okay. Generally what aspirants do, they do not prepare these 18 questions. Means they prepare it but casually. They do not have a dedicated strategy to cover these 18 questions. Guys, I have developed a smartest technique to cover these map-based questions coming from the current affairs. Let me show you something. So I'll just close this PPT. Okay. I'll just close this PPT. Okay. And I'll open you something here. Okay. So you can see here IR map 2025. What I have done, guys, I have analyzed what kind of questions are coming from IR map based questions. After analysis, I came to the conclusion that from international relations, 4 types of questions are coming. What are these 4 types of questions? First, they are asking countries in news. They'll give the name of the countries and they'll say why they are in news. Like Somalia, why they are in news. Okay. Or Sudan. Last year question came Sudan. Okay. So first type of question is countries in news and why they are in news. You can see I have prepared the list of all countries. The list of all countries which are in news in the last 1 year. Yemen, Azerbaijan, Lebanon, Iran, and I have prepared the brief notes about them. Okay. Next type of question which UPSC is asking is water bodies in news. Last year they have asked North Sea. So this year South China Sea, East China Sea, Jordan River. Okay, so water bodies in news. So all the water bodies and their littoral countries, I have prepared a list. You can see here. Strait of Hormuz, okay, Gulf of Aden, then Kerch Strait, Sea of Azov, Black Sea, English Channel, Baltic Sea, Gulf of Finland, and all details I have filled. Where are these and why are they in news? Okay. Next type of question which UPSC is asking, which is a favorite question, is basically border disputes. Border disputes like Nagorno-Karabakh. Lot of times UPSC has asked. South China Sea, they can ask you. Senkaku Islands, UPSC has already asked. So all the border disputes I have covered. All the border disputes, island disputes. Okay, Kuril Islands, Chagos Archipelago, St. Martin's Island. Okay. Next, regions in news. This is an evolving topic in the IR. Regions in news. All the regions in news. You can see Horn of Africa, Amhara region, Liptako region, Balochistan, Xinjiang, Transnistria region. Okay. So like this, I have covered all the regions at one place. All the regions I have covered at one place. Okay. So this is the IR smart notes which I have prepared. Here I would like to tell you that I have taken 40 hours lecture of mapping. 40 hours lecture of mapping in my prelims mentorship batch. 40 hours. Each and every map point from international relations, from geography, from environment, from history, I have covered. No question in UPSC Prelims exam 2025 can come outside that. Every week I have taken one session. There are more than 40 sessions, approximately 45 to 1 hour session. So approximately 40-hour session. If you watch that, then all these topics which I have given you in this notes format, I have covered there. This PDF, if you want, you can see this PDF. Just now I explained you will get in my prelims mentorship batch, which is the Lakshya batch or the Optima batch. Coming to the geography questions, coming to geography map. So what I have done, I have prepared all the places in news in geography state-wise. You can see Jammu and Kashmir. What are the places in news in Jammu and Kashmir? Okay, like the Rattle hydroelectric project, the Uri hydroelectric project. Okay, then there was a lake also, Hokesar wetland. Wetlands are very popular. Now you see Ladakh. What are the Hanle village? Okay, then you can see here Himachal Pradesh, then Punjab, then Uttarakhand, then Delhi. What are the places in news? So all the important places in news state-wise I have prepared. Atal Setu, Maharashtra. Okay, Gujarat, Goa. Okay, this is Indian places in news. All the important places I have tried to cover. All the important places I have. Polavaram, Andhra Pradesh, Polavaram project. Okay, like this. Okay. So other than that, okay, then what I have done, all the rivers which are in news, you can see here, all the water bodies. You can see Lonar Lake, Sambar Lake, Dal Lake, Pongong Lake, Pulicat Lake, then all the rivers, Musi River, Periyar River, okay, then Bagmati River, Shyok River was in news. So all the important rivers which were in news, I have covered in one place. Okay, then what I have done, guys, I have covered all the economic map points also, like all the coal fields. Coal fields are in news this year because of the coal mining project. Right? You see, recently also there was a illegal mining happening, rat hole mining in Assam. Okay, so all the maps I have given. Okay, next you can see here. Okay, all the infrastructure projects, like lot of things, More Tunnel, Shinkula Tunnel, Leh Demchok Road, all the infrastructure projects, because UPSC, if you see, every year UPSC is asking questions. Every year UPSC is asking question on infrastructure project. Last year they have asked airports. Before they have asked highways. So they can ask you now waterways. They can ask you now tunnels. Mark my word, this year waterways and tunnels, very, very important. I have covered everything. You the Atal Tunnel, Umling Dalo Road, okay, Nipchu Tunnel. Okay, so all this I have covered in a very smart manner. Nowhere in India you will get this. I am telling you, nowhere in India. Now come to species in news, environment. Okay, you can see all the species in news I have covered. All the species in news I have covered, and their protected area also. For example, you can see red panda. Okay, red panda. Okay, where it is found? Okay, Eastern Himalayas. Next you can see here gibbons, Hullock gibbons, where it is found, I have given. So like this, I have prepared the protected areas also. I have prepared protected areas, the PDF I have prepared for protected areas. You can see here. All the species I have prepared in a very scientific manner. I have prepared all the important species. So you can see here, IR places in use, Indian places in use, species and protected areas. In very table format, very easy to read. This you are going to get in my Optima and Lakshya batch. Coming to the second topic which I was telling you. Let me just come back. Okay, so this is the math question. Just now I showed you how I am covering it, okay, in a very smarter manner. Now I am going to show you something else. Okay, now if you see, every year 4 to 5 questions they are asking government schemes and policies. Many times what is happening is that these government schemes and policies which they are asking, they are not asking from that year. They may be asking schemes which are 5 years old, 10 years old, 20 years old. So what I have done is that I have prepared a compilation of government schemes from the PIB of last 1 year. Let me just show you. This is a very interesting notes which I have prepared. Let me just show you guys. You can see here. Schemes Optima notes. PIB Optima covers all important schemes and PIB updates of last 1 year. Let me just show you. Okay, you can see here. I'll make it a little bit big so that it is visible to you. Now you can see here. Department of DPIIT, Ministry of Science, Ministry of Housing, Ministry of Steel, Department of Atomic Energy, Ministry of Electronics, Ministry of New and Renewable Energy. So all the important items of that ministry of the PIB I have covered in a very brief way, 2-3 lines only. Okay, important. Okay, whatever has important, I'll just show you. You can see here all the important ministries. First I have covered schemes, educational schemes, environmental schemes, governance schemes, vulnerable sections, agriculture, health, science and tech, economy, and then guys, year-end review of the entire PIB I have covered. You can see here. Okay, plus I have covered the schemes which are completing 20 years, the schemes which are completing 10 years, all I have covered in this notes. Okay, so it's 100-page notes only, very crux format. Okay, very useful. Okay guys, so just now I have showed you that second is this PIB compilation and government schemes compilation, very effective. All the ministries I have covered. Okay, that is the second part. So just now what we have done, we have covered, you can see map. I have given you the table format, all IR places, all Indian places, all environment places. I have given you geography places also. Now government schemes and policies, 10-year schemes, 5-year schemes, this year schemes, entire PIB compilation in just 100 pages. This. Now guys, what happens is that, okay, what students are doing the mistake, they are investing. You can see this is 18 question, this is 4 to 5 question. This is totally around 25 question approximately. I am talking approximately. Okay, approximately 25 questions. Okay, here most of the students, what they are doing, they are investing too much time in environment, science, economy, IR and polity compilations. Okay, here if you see, most of the polity questions are basically static questions. Okay, most of the history questions are static questions, most of the geography questions are static questions. So reading this compilation is useful, but first what you have to do is you have to prepare these fringe elements. Many people are ignoring these fringe main elements. And then guys, miscellaneous sections, this also I will give you awards, defense, all kinds of awards. Your UPSC is asking every year some miscellaneous questions. That also I will give you something which is very important. And this also I am going to give you economic compilation, polity compilation, geography compilation. I am going to give you this also. Okay, but here if you see, the questions are mostly static oriented. Okay, but they will be motivated from current affairs. But what students do, they are just reading this. They are not reading static properly. So for this portion, polity you read Lakshmikant properly. For economy you read economy book properly. From history you read NCERT properly. For geography you read NCERT properly. And I will select this important current affairs from the subject wise, and I will be giving you in my prelims program, every day most important topic as per our target. We are starting with polity from 24th of January. So every day what is important I'll be giving you, and you have to read those topics from the static books, because see, current affairs, suppose 75 years of constitution adoption. So no current affairs magazine will cover everything which is there in the Lakshmikant. Otherwise it will be a Lakshmikant book. So I will select the important themes, important topics from the current affairs. I'll give you, you have to read from the static books. So here you have to focus more on the static part. Students are doing just the opposite. That is why they are missing to crack the prelims examination, even after working very hard. Because they are reading compilation, nothing is coming from compilations. And they are not doing maps, they are not doing schemes, they are not doing miscellaneous. Because no notes in India is covering this. This is the first time I am covering it in a very scientific manner. Make use of these tables. This PDF compilation, this is very, very useful. I'll be uploading this in my portal, which is your dashboard. You will get access to it in next 2-3 days. Okay. So guys, I would like to tell you something, that this 10,000 challenge which I have made covers what? The Lakshya test. Lakshya has 55 GS1 test. Then you get PPP compilation, 150 question every month, which is around 2,000 question. And guys, this PYQ around 2,000 questions. So total if you add, it comes to 10,000 questions. Many people are asking, sir, what is 10,000 challenge? What is 10,000 challenge? 10,000 challenge is 10,000 questions in form of Lakshya test, the PPP compilation and the PYQs. PYQs I have discussed in a video format. Every day 30 minutes discussion. There are around 70 videos. Lakshya test, I hope you know. It covers NCERT, it covers advanced book, it covers monthly current affairs, it covers the most important and predicted questions. Then there is PPP, it covers Hindu newspaper every day, 5 questions. Okay, so this is the PYQ mastery thing. You can make use of that also. Okay, so you can see this Lakshya test comparison. I have given Lakshya and Optima and Secure and Prelims. You can go through this. I'll just pause here. So what I am going to tell you is that this is how you can prepare in a smarter way. Make use of these tables. Make use of these tables, okay, which I have made. You can see IR table, Indian pest table, species table, protected area table. Make use of this table. This table will make you life very easy. No bulky notes. Okay, in this smart type of preparation, because all species are written in a very good format at one place. Please do share this with your friends who are preparing for the UPSC. Prepare in a smart manner. I am suffering from a little cold. That is why my voice is a little bit slow. Sorry for that. Guys, I hope the session was useful to you. Please prepare in a smart way. Then only you can crack UPSC. If you are just doing donkey hard work, that is not going to give you success. You have to be smart. You have to be smart. This is how you prepare the current affairs in a smart way. Analyze the trend, and as per the trend you have to change your strategy. And this notes which I have prepared is as per the recent trends. Thank you friends. Bye bye. Take care.